Hey y'all, this is Julian Rico. Tonight it's been Dallas night with the Mavericks shutting out the Minnesota Timberwolves. Big win, and your new Western Conference champions is of course the Dallas Mavericks, winning it 124 to 106. So big win for the Mavericks. Unfortunately, I don't have the cowboy hat. I'll have to find that and probably wear it during the NBA Finals, which I'll get to that in a minute. But let's start with the Mavericks. The Mavericks with their MVP, Luka Doncic, with 36 points, 5 assists, 10 rebounds. Kyrie Irving going back to his fourth NBA Finals. He is, of course, 1-3 in the finals. His only win was with LeBron James in the 2016 or 17 Cleveland Cavaliers, the year when LeBron came back and won the NBA title with them. He went for 36 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. PJ Washington, shout out to him, who plays for the who was a former Hornets player. Um, Now goes to his first NBA Finals, 12 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Gafford had 11 points, no assists, 9 rebounds. And then Hardy had 7 points, no assists, and no rebounds. And then I get to the Timberwolves stats. Both Anthony Edwards and Towns both had 28 points. Edwards had, of course, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. Towns had 2 assists, 12 rebounds. Gobert had 9 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. McDaniels had 8 points, no assists, 1 rebound. Conley had 7 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. And then Anderson finishes the day 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. So I know we already have the NBA Finals. I'll probably do that next week for who will win the series. But this is massive for the Mavericks. First, this is their third NBA Finals appearance. The last time they were there was 2011, the year when Jason Kidd, who was a player with the Mavericks, won the NBA championship. And after, how long is it? 14 years, the Mavericks are back in the NBA Finals. But Jason Kidd this time is going to be coaching this team. And he's got a challenge in front of him. They got to go to Boston in game 1. And I think it's going to be an interesting series. I know there's some people might be thinking a sweep. I don't see a sweep because the Mavericks are going to be very confident in coming in that big win against the Timberwolves. And I'll get to the Timberwolves in a minute. But this Mavericks team will be confident in game 1. They are going to be challenged with 4 guys: Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and then Porzingis if he returns for game 1. And you got to give the 5th man in Al Horford, who's finally going to get his chance to hopefully win an NBA Finals. Obviously, I'll give you your preview next week before the NBA Finals starts on June 6th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, I have to give the shout out to Minnesota. This team had the rise to the occasion with Anthony Edwards probably thinking right now that they're coming back. He did said it in the press conference that they will be back in here. I wouldn't consider saying may come back because you have to think of what the roster is going to look like next season. Will they still be the Timberwolves for this season? It's going to be a challenge, whatever it's going to take for this Timberwolves team. But overall, congratulations to Minnesota for a heck of a season. They've been unstoppable, sweeping the Suns, knocking the defending champions. Unfortunately, they can't stop. They cannot slow down or catch up. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks. But congrats to Minnesota. Looking forward for next season. And so we have our NBA Finals. I already mentioned Dallas and Boston, and I'll give you that preview next week. Transaction to hockey, which I was going to hope to do it today, another video, but not today. Um, the Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers 3-2, and they lead the series 3-2. They're one game away to the Stanley Cup Finals, and they will do it on Saturday, Game 6 on 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC and ESPN Plus. Will the Rangers send this series to Game 7, or are the Florida Panthers going to close the series? To me, it looks like I think the Florida Panthers are going to close the series. I see it. I think the Panthers close the series at home. They did it with the Hurricanes last season. I think they're going to close the series in home against the Rangers. And then we preview tomorrow's game between the Oilers and the Stars, who yesterday the Oilers tied the series 2-2. And I expect another classic in Dallas. One of these two teams is going to have to start a 3-2 series, because whoever starts a 3-2 series has an opportunity to win Game 6, to win the series in Game 6, or maybe unless if the series goes to Game 7. This to me looks like a Game 7 series. Overall, in Game 5, I think Dallas wins Game 5, and then we'll find out tomorrow, but I expect Dallas to win Game 5. That's from my prediction. Dallas will win Game 5. And then Saturday, I'll talk about Saturday tomorrow as well. But overall, it's been the Mavericks knocking the Timberwolves out of the NBA playoffs, and our NBA Finals is set. It is the Western Conference champions, the Dallas Mavericks, and the Eastern Conference champions, the Boston Celtics. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to look more of those NBA playoffs, go ahead and check those out on my channel, and NHL hockey conference finals. Go ahead and check those out as well. And I'll leave y'all your comments below, your early predictions. Who will win the NBA Finals? Is it going to be the Dallas Mavericks, or will it be the Boston Celtics? I'll leave that to you guys. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see you guys in the finals.